really gotten off at Jefferson station, but I need some coffee or something, so I got off at Suburban. I know there's a Wawa at, I think it's 13th and Market. I know it's closer to the convention center, so we'll see what happens. There's actually some really cool art around here, around City Hall, so I might get some footage around City Hall before I go get coffee, since it's on the way. Oh, these guys still got their Christmas junk up. This, I think it's 16th Street. But yeah, here, I'll show you. Look at this. They still got their Christmas stuff. Crazy. Oh, there's City Hall. Now, I did mention this in my last Philly Adventures video, that there was a unwritten gentleman's agreement that no skyscraper could be over William Penn's head, which is on the very, very top of City Hall. I wanted to point that out because now we have several, and the Eagles are in the playoffs. So yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm actually right near Temple University's Center City campus, which I'm finding hilarious because of one reason. I took the regional rail train in from the suburbs, and I was like right across from a guy who was going to go to Temple University's main campus in North Philly, and he was asking the conductor what stop to get off at. Me and another girl told him that there is a dedicated stop for regional rail at Temple University, and here he went and he asked me if I went to Temple. I'm like, no, I went to Ryder. I said it's just I had a friend who went to Temple. Yeah, so let's see what we have. I know there's like a game thing over there. I definitely want to get video on that. I know I looked up where the Real World house is in Old City, so I'm gonna see if I can at least see the exterior of that. And then we're back at our iconic clothespin, the iconic Philly clothespin, ladies and gents, and everyone in between. So let's see what else we can find in this lovely city. I actually find it interesting that that guy on the train said to me, oh, did you go to Temple? Because, you know, I mean, I haven't been in college in a long time. I mean, it's been a few years since I graduated. And like I said, I went to Ryder, which, you know, pretty decent school. It's in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, just outside of Trenton. It's getting closer to Princeton. So, you know, it is a gorgeous area. I am right now on the other side of City Hall. And oh my gosh, I actually see a New Jersey Transit bus. Funny, I mentioned about going to college in New Jersey, and a New Jersey Transit bus is right at the traffic light. So yeah, that's hilarious. In fact, if we look, we can see it. There it is, right there, turning. That one is headed into South Jersey. I actually want to go right over here because I want to show you guys this. There's a couple of public art displays. Philly is very famous for its public art, and right now I am at JFK and Broad, which is known as the Avenue of the Arts. So I definitely want to show you some of the stuff around here. I have plenty of time because it's like 9:30 in the morning, and my appointment, because I came down to Philadelphia for a doctor's appointment, my appointment ain't until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got plenty of time. Right over there Right over there. There's an Eagles banner. So yeah, there you go, the birds. Hopefully we'll be in the Super Bowl. In fact, it's funny because I was telling my dad, because there's a classic car show in Atlantic City on Super Bowl weekend. I said, if the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl, we're gonna have to go Friday or Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that, but I'm definitely going to the Philadelphia Auto Show. I know that for sure. So first we'll start with this little bad boy. Caution, bus is turning. Let's see, this is the Benjamin Franklin statue. Of course, Ben Franklin, as we know, is pretty well known in the city of brotherly love. And this was Benjamin Franklin, craftsman, presented to the city of Philadelphia by the Philadelphia Freemasons. And this was dedicated in '81. The Freemasons Lodge it's a temple actually, is right here. So kind of appropriate. Now, this over here, this is the Municipal Services Building, but I want to kind of point out something really cool. Well, there's that statue. There used to be a statue of Frank Rizzo right here, but then during the whole thing with George Floyd and Deshaun Martin, I think his name was, I forgot. Oh, Trayvon Martin, my bad. They took the statue out. So that statue's no longer here. But this bad boy is. It's called Government of the People. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Now this is actually what I want to show you. There is this one, it's like, has all these game pieces all over this area. So I'm gonna start up this way because there's a iron from Monopoly. Nobody wants to be the iron in Monopoly, okay? We all want to be the damn race car. We all know that, right? So you got the iron over there, a little piece from the game Sorry, or Sorry if you're from Canada. And then further up, you have these little things. They're little bingo pieces. So you got these little bingo pieces, another Sorry thing, and you got chess pieces. So got a chess piece, got the hat from Monopoly. I think a lot of people either wanted to be the race car or the hat. I was always the one that wanted to be the race car. Then another chess piece. I was a pawn! I was a pawn! More bingo. And then you got a couple of horses from chess. This is really cool. Up here, you got dominoes. We got dominoes, kids, and not the pizza. Pretty cool, huh? I actually want to get a close-up of one of these domino pieces because this is really cool. I just saw it. One of them has graffiti on it, of course, because welcome to Philadelphia. So I like this design on the one side with the dragon. In fact, Drexel University has a really cool big dragon statue. I saw it once when I was going to help with the voter registration on Penn's campus, and I got off the train at 30th to get coffee, and I took the subway to 34th. There's one of the domino pieces. There's actually another one I want to show. It's further up Broad. It's an old airplane from, I think, World War II era. I was showing my dad pictures of it because he's a history buff. So we'll see what it is. But he was telling me it was a World War II thing, but they changed it and made it into a garden. Of course, this is a popular space for people to skateboard, do like crazy videos. Like these guys are doing some interesting little photos. Of course, right there is City Hall. Then over here, you can see the Liberty Place towers. That one with the big ass antenna sticking at the top is Liberty 1. That was actually the building that caused the curse of Billy Penn. And they say it's broken because Comcast Technology Center, Comcast Tower, which are the two tallest buildings in the city, have a William Penn statue at the very top. Okay, so I'm back on Broad, and I kind of want to show you guys this because it's Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Art has it, and it's a pretty interesting little piece. So yeah, there's I don't know what church that is. We're at Arch and Broad. So if anybody knows what church that is, let me know in the comments. This is actually, this whole section from here down past City Hall for a few blocks is known as the Avenue of the Arts. This is where a lot of the theaters are. This is where there's some art galleries around here. University of the Arts has a campus on the other side of City Hall. And of course, the interesting thing was I was going to go to University of the Arts, but I got rejected because my SAT scores weren't that good. And then of course I ended up changing my major to communications anyway. So yeah, I ended up where I changed my major to communications. I ended up at Bucks and then went to Ryder. It's actually, there's a bus here. It says Broad and Pattinson. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that I've seen the Batman one too many times, but I always read that as Broad and Pattinson. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, okay? Oh my God, Pennsylvania Convention Center goes out this far? Because if you get off at Jefferson Station, you're right near there. I know, isn't it? Guy in Philly saw my camera setup. He's like, that John's awesome. You never know what you come across in this city. But yeah, that's the convention center. Huh. I didn't know it went that far out. Might go into a Starbucks because there's a Starbucks right across the street from here. But I want to get video of this. So yeah, I always read those little signs that say Broad and Patterson. I could never pronounce it right because I always want to say Broad and Pattinson. Damn it! Why must Robert Pattinson be such a good actor? Okay. But this is Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts. They do have like a gallery and everything in here, but I've never been in there. And I am actually at Cherry and Broad. Now, this they're installing for an exhibition right now, so it's closed till March. Everybody has these signs that look almost like a love statue. Ever notice that? Oh, giant paintbrush. I used to always say, yeah, some artists is missing his paintbrush. And there's a giant thing of paint. Somebody actually put googly eyes on it on Instagram and said it was a giant thing of poo. Now, oh, they must have took it out. I think it was right about here. Or was it further down? But there used to be like a airplane looking thing, I think right there in that center. So, epic fail number 2 on YouTube. Yeah, I think they might have taken out that airplane looking thing, but it was really cool. It was like a World War II looking airplane, and it had, ooh, what do you call it? Had looked like a greenhouse. I actually found it because years ago I went to a doctor at Hahnemann University Hospital, which is since closed, and that's how I found it. Their little art shop, their little museum gift shop. I might go in there one day because they have some pretty, but I actually want to get some video of around here if I can, because I'm at Broad and Race, and this is actually where Hahnemann University Hospital is.
The hospital's target date to close. Right now, it's unclear if the hospital has discharged every patient. Hahnemann announced bankruptcy in June and put together a closure plan, cutting back on services for the past couple of months. Just yesterday, a bankruptcy judge approved the sale.
Let's see if I can make it across before the light changes. And I did. So, yeah. Another thing you get too much of in Philadelphia. So right over here is actually Drexel Medicine, which used to have a thing with Hahnemann. This is the old Hahnemann Hospital. Now, this is actually kind of a big thing with history. There used to be a really cool mural right here. And I used to love walking by here and seeing that mural. And of course, oh, you can actually, I'm gonna see if I can get a piece of it. Oh, look, it very faintly, you can see the Hahnemann logo. And then, you know, so this hospital changed hands. The last guy who owned it, he ran a for-profit company. And I have a problem with for-profits in healthcare because they always seem to do shitty work. So he ran it as he ran a for-profit, and it kind of went downhill. Like, look at this, Hahnemann Professional Services. Now, the cool thing about this building is it has a lot of Art Deco on the front here. And of course, this also has a lot of ties to history. Grace Kelly, who is really an iconic film actress. A lot of people know her just as Princess Grace after she married Prince of Monaco. She was born in this hospital. Gia Karanji, who was one of the first supermodels, died in Hahnemann Hospital in the 1980s. Oh man. So yeah, this is the old part, which was built in 1928. Oh, look at that. They tried to reopen this during the early days of the COVID pandemic, but the owner wouldn't broker any good deal with the city of Philadelphia. So it's been laying dormant since, I think, 2018, 2019. So, yeah, but this is the old part. And then there's a newer part there's a new part right here, which course, is no more. Oh, you can actually kind of see inside a little. So yeah, I didn't want to go up near that because there was a guy there, but look, they had their parking valet kiosk. And of course, it was pretty easy to get to because you had the SEPTA station here. You could walk it from Suburban Station. I'm at Broad and Vine now. And there's actually, I think it's a Catholic high school up there. And let's see. I can't believe how far this went out. And you can see, like, there's a Mormon temple up there. Ooh. Ooh, guys, you gotta see this. This is the emergency room waiting area, and they still have the power on, which I think there are very few where people go inside and they find the power still on. I know proper people did a couple of explorations inside hospitals, and I know they found one where the power was still on. But yeah, look in there. Oh my God. I think I'm coming up near the ambulance bay. Yep, it's the old ambulance bay. Like I said, they closed this. This was one of the only few trauma centers in Philadelphia. There's still, I think, 2 for downtown Philly, which is the Penn, I know Penn Medicine changed theirs to, I think, Penn Presbyterian. And then Thomas Jefferson University Hospital has a trauma center. And they're both level 1s, which this one was. Level 1 is basically, and I know this from volunteering at St. Mary Medical Center, level 1 trauma center is a teaching hospital, basically. And I don't know why St. Mary is still a level 2 trauma center, because they do have what do you call it? A residency program. I was trying to think of the name. But yeah, they still have a residency program at St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, but it's a level 2 trauma center. I guess because it's not affiliated with the university, whereas Hahnemann had a thing with Drexel, Penn Presbyterian, obviously University of Pennsylvania, Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, obviously Jefferson University. So I'm going to grab coffee and I'm going to make my way towards Old City. So there are several different ones. They did a season in Philadelphia. Camaro Brown, who, as we know, is on the new version of Queer Eye that's on Netflix. He He was one of the 7 on Real World Philadelphia. And, you know, it was really interesting. I remember me and a friend, we went down here and they used to have a sign there that said it was closed for a private party. But there she is. That's it. That's the Real World house. Oh my God. Or it used to be the Real World house, I should say. It's now a cloud developing company that runs it. But yeah, that's kind of a cool pop culture history for Philly. And I find it neat because right across from it is the Betsy Ross house, which, you know, Betsy Ross, they say that she's the one who made the original American flag, but I don't know if it's true or not. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, there she is, the old Real World house. And it's so cool I actually found it again, because I came down here once with a friend of mine from college, and he and I found it. But yeah, there it is. It's crazy. I was actually walking. I'm on 3rd Street right now. I was walking and here this lady, I was talking to her because we saw this really cute dog, and we're talking about dogs and everything, and she noticed my accent, and I told her I live in Bucks County, and she said that accent doesn't sound like it. But yeah, you know, it's funny, I have lived in southeastern Pennsylvania since I was about 4 years old. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, because to me age is a number anyway. But like I said, I'm originally from New Jersey, and it's funny, I'm originally from New Jersey. I've lived in southeastern Pennsylvania for God knows how long, and I still have my New Jersey accent. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm actually up here around Independence Hall. God, you can hear my accent. It's crazy. But I keep thinking, like, in England, people are like, we don't have the accent you do, because I have a friend who lives in London, England. In fact, if she's watching, hi Sally. She went to Pennsylvania, and people noticed her accent. She was up around Scranton. People noticed her accent. She's like, I don't have the accent, you all do. But you know, also I have a thing for the English accent, which may explain my attraction to Robert Pattinson. I've been in there before, the National Liberty Museum. That's really cool. That museum has these glass sculptures, which are like so damn cool. If you guys ever go there, you must check it out. It's gorgeous. Funny story is, I went in there right after my one aunt passed away, and my uncle had a poem that he did, and he mentioned about butterflies. So yeah, this is 4th and Chestnut. I have to go to 9th and Walnut because I have my appointment down around there. I know where I have to go, I think, but if I get lost, I can always call and be like, hey, I'm in Center City. I don't know where the hell I'm going, because they moved the location. They used to be over by Jefferson Hospital, and then they moved over. What I wanted to do was wanted to get some video here because this is all Independence National Park, which I don't know if y'all have ever been to Philly, but it's one of the few national parks that's in an urban setting. And of course, a few blocks down that way on Market is where Independence Hall is. Actually, I think it's further up. Let's be honest with each other. Okay, gotta step back a little because this is Philly. If y'all watch the Philly Captain on YouTube, which you should, I love the Philly Captain. He is so damn awesome. You will know people in Philly drive like they're batshit cray-cray. And you know, it's funny because, like I said, I absolutely love the Philly Captain on YouTube, but he always says about New Jersey having the worst drivers. And to be honest with you, New Jersey has some crazy ass drivers. I will admit that. I know this because even when we left New Jersey and moved to Pennsylvania, we spent time in Jersey because my father has some family over there. My mother had family over there. They still had a bunch of friends in South Jersey. In fact, they still kind of do, because there's one guy, he has a furniture store in Mount Holly. This is a shameless plug, people. Bill's Bargains in Mount Holly. They have some good furniture, and it's at a pretty good price. But anyway, so we would spend time over in Jersey, and the people there drive like they're out of their gourd. But they're also some of the nicest people, at least Trenton and all points south. I don't know about anything north. What the heck? It's a bunch of American Legion dudes over there. Oh, look at the doggy! But yeah, trying to get it to, I put my GoPro on unlock, and I was trying to get my screen unlocked because I want to get a look at that little dog. Ah, so stinking cute. I don't know what it is. I'm a dog person, okay? I've always been, in the great words of Robert Pattinson, I hate people, but I love dogs. Hotel Monaco, the Lafayette building. I would love to know about that building. And then there's a little statue called The Signer. And let's see about this. Inspired by George Clymer, Philadelphia merchant, statesman, and signer of both the Declaration of Independence and Constitution of the United States. So yeah, interesting little thing there, kids. Yeah, so yeah, definitely if you come to Philly, Independence Mall has a lot of really cool stuff. And this is 5th and Market. Well, this is actually 5th and, I think I'm still on Chestnut, but 5th and Market's further up. And like I said, 5th and Market, you know, for people that grew up in like Philly and South Jersey, we all remember in the 80s and good part of the 90s, 5th and Market being home to KYW3 and 93.3 WMMR. And I think WMMR is in Bala Cynwyd now. But I know Channel 3 is up there at Spring Garden section of Philly. Oh, this is Independence Hall right here. Now, only problem with Independence Hall is after 9/11, you have to get a ticket to get in. It's free. There's a visitor center down at Market Street, and you get it. But Pro tip, get there early, because otherwise you ain't getting anything. But this is the old City Hall, which is really cool because this is the old City Hall. The newer City Hall, which I showed earlier in the video, is up by 15th. Wouldn't be Philly without horns honking. Yeah, so it's like close to like, oh, 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna finish this up. And you know, as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. I am hoping to get some more content. I'm gonna do another Philly Adventures video in the future, this time from the Philadelphia Auto Show, which starts next week. I'm actually trying to see if my uncle wants to go with me down to the auto show. I know my dad does, and you know, my dad's been a constant fixture in some of my videos. I think we all remember the Jersey Adventure videos. He's in a lot of them. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'm gonna probably get some from Atlantic City, since they have a car show coming up Super Bowl weekend, and we'll see what else I can do. So yeah, definitely like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, follow me on social media. Everything's all in the description. And goodbye from Philly.